Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Xgene and proteinX. In this tutorial video I want to talk about overview of the lymphatic system. So stay tuned and watch till end of this video. So let us begin. So first you have to know that what is lymphatic system. So lymphatic system is basically the system of vessels, cells and organs that carries excess fluids to the bloodstream and filters pathogens from the blood. And lymph, actually it flows through lymph capillaries and lymph vessels. So these lymph capillaries, it open up in the interstitial space. So the interstitial space are the space in between tissues. So here, as you see in this figure, that interstitial space are the space in between the tissues. So in humans, 20 liters of plasma is released into the interstitial space of the tissues each day due to capillary filtration. So here, this in the interstitial space, that fluid that comes out because of this capillary filtration. So these fluids are known as the interstitial fluid. So this is around 20 liters per day, and then 70 liters is reabsorbed directly by the blood vessels. But the remaining 3 liters, so what happens to that remaining 3 liters of that fluid? So this is where the lymphatic system, it comes into play. So it drains excess fluid and empties it back into the bloodstream by a series of vessels and ducts. And next is when the lymphatic system is damaged in some way, such as being blocked by the cancer cells or destroyed by injury. So in that case, the protein-rich interstitial fluid accumulated in the interstitial space. So this accumulation of the fluid referred to as lymphoedema, and it may lead to serious medical consequences. In small intestine, the lymphatic capillaries, those are known as the lacteals. So this lacteals actually is basically transport of dietary lipids and lipid soluble vitamins to the bloodstream. So basically the lacteals are the just lymph duct, but it is termed lacteals for the small intestine. So next is the primary lymphoid organs. So the primary lymphoid organs are the organs where lymphocytes mature, proliferate and selected, which enables them to attack pathogens without harming the cells of the body. So the red bone marrow is the primary lipid organs where all of the hematopoietic cells that produces here, and also the B cells, it matures here. And next is the thymus. Thymus also the primary lymphoid organs. And the secondary lymphoid organs are the spleen. So spleen is the most important organ where the macrophages and dendritic cells that remove microbe and other materials from the blood, including dying red blood cells. And also it responds to the blood-borne pathogens. So this is basically known as the filter of the blood, because it has extensive vascularization and presence of macrophages and dendritic cells that remove the microbes. So also the second lymphoid organs is a lymph node. So lymph node actually is a bean-shaped organ, and it also the filters of the lymph. So basically it contains also macrophages and dendritic cells. So any bacteria when that infect the interstitial fluid are taken up by the lymphatic capillaries and transported to regional lymph node. So it also remove the debris and pathogens from the lymph. And humans have around 500 to 600 lymph nodes throughout the body. So these are basically bean shaped, and these lymph nodes are major staging areas for the development of critical immune responses. So here in the lymph nodes content, there are varieties of the immune cells, basically the white blood cells. So these are the lymphocyte or leukocytes, different kind of the blood cells, T cells, B cells, plasma cells, natural killer cells. So these are very much crucial for defensive action. But remember that in the central nervous system, teeth, cornea of the eye, bones and bone marrow, which does not contain any lymph duct or lymph vessels. So what happens when any part of the body wounded? So where then what happens, like the lymph flows through the lymph duct and it accumulates in that wounded area. So as I mentioned earlier, that lymph contain basically the white blood cells. So these white blood cells is the immune cells. So varieties of the immune cells are there, like B cells, T cells, NK cells and plasma cells. So those cells fight against the pathogens and microbes. So this is all about the lymphatic system. So I hope this video will be helpful. If you like this video, kindly hit the like button, share it, and please subscribe my channels. Thanks for watching.